He was cut off when Pikachu, without even looking, blasted him with several hundred megawatts of electricity. I had to finish that sentence from before because it sort of ran over time. Anyway, guten Tag, and once again, I'm MaxSmartable, also known to myself as Prenatal Malcolm Cordo. Now, before you get at me because lighting's changed again, and the previous video had very bad lighting, remember one thing. I do everything in one take only. That's because I really want it all to be sequential-ish. I don't really want to delete anything in case that doesn't happen. So basically, I just take what's there and just puff it out. That's why I'm not going to do any really hard super edity things, because you'll notice by the time approximately there-ish, you see there's a small counter there saying how long I've thinged there, and what day it is approximately, what time, always in a year, month, day, in a year, month, day, hour, minute, second, and time recording sort of fashion. Anyway, let's get back to it. However, even though the otter weasel thing was shut up, he had reminded the two Pokemon that they were in public, and they both blushed heavily and quickly retreated to the safety of their trainers, who blinked and gave each other dumbfounded looks. I'm not sure what to make of all of this. In that moment of confused silence, Dawn Zambapon, who had once point been Ash's, chose her moment to strike. Yoink! In one swift move, she had yanked Ash's hat off his head and ran down the hallway with it on her head, chittering and hooting excitedly. At last, I shall be queen! Wah! Ash's eyes widened. Hey! Come back here with my hat! And just come back here, we have a contest to report. Dawn added, we don't have time to go after. The competition starts any minute. Dawn will just have to go on without her, and Pauline said to his trainer, urgently pulling her away. But, oh darn, Dawn sighed, giving in. Ash, I'm really sorry about this, but I promise I'll get you a new hat, but I have to go! She and her Pokemon quickly ran off down the hall. I sort of have to go too, Ash. Goodbye and good luck. Sorry about the hat, mate, said apologetically, as she and her Pokemon rushed off as well. Oh, damn. Ash, we need to get moving too, Pikachu said, tugging on the trainer's head. But my hat! Ash protested, trying to run down the hall after Ambipom. I can't go out there without a hat. Everyone will see my hat here and compare me to Goku. Nah. Goku's more of a man than you are, Weasel said derisively. Doesn't Goku get bossed around by his wife all the time? Deadwood asked Weasel. Just like Ash gets bossed around by Misty? Ash's face turned red. She's not Ash. Now's not the time for denial. We have to go. You'll automatically be disqualified, Pikachu. Oh. But my hat! Sorry. Ash cried. Oh, here you go, honey, Delia said, handing Ash his very first hat. The one that he had gotten in the mail and that Mankey had stolen at one point, which led to Ash capturing a prime egg. This one should do. I think you look better in it anyway. Huh? Oh, thanks, Mum. You're a real lifesaver, said a relieved Ash, now putting his hat on, marveling at how familiar and right it felt. And said, hey, wait, what are you doing here? Delia smiled. Well, I'm just a handy plot device to keep the story running. Now you'd better get going. It's time for your big match. Ash nodded. Right, thanks, Mum. Come on, Pikachu, everyone. Let's go. They hurriedly ran up. Such a nice boy, Delia said cheerfully. After spending a few more minutes running down identical corridors... Doctor Who, like me. Ash and his team ran out into the open, finding themselves on an enormous Pokemon battlefield sitting in the middle of an absolutely gigantic stadium, the biggest they had ever been in. The seats were packed with thousands of people, many of whom surprised Ash thought he recognized as having been people he had met over his travels. Whoa. Pretty big, huh? Pikachu agreed. The perfect audience to see me in action, Weasel said eagerly, slowly, almost reverentially. Ash stepped into the trainer's box on the end of the field closest to him. As he did, the thousands of spectators immediately began shouting something all at once, and after a few moments of deafness, Ash realized it was his name. Ash! 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 Some people tore their shirts off, believing they had painted the letters of his name on their chest. Other people were holding up pictures of his face and waving them proudly from afar, like proudly in the air. However, Ash wasn't the only one being cheered for. An equal, if not greater, number of fans on the other side of the stadium were screaming, Pikachu! 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 Dozens of people had painted themselves yellow with red cheeks and had actual Pikachus with them. A whole block of spectators had small panels that they flipped over, which combined to form a giant portrait of Pikachu that loomed down over everyone. Ash found a Pikachu. What? I can't help it if I'm popular, Pikachu said, somewhat embarrassed. That should be my face up there, Weasel fumed. Why don't they mention the rest of us? We're here too, asked Turtwig, disappointed that his initiation into the brotherhood of badasses appeared to increase his popularity at all. Stormraptor shrugged. Chimchar licked Poe's blood off his spur. There is our gentleman! He announced and cried, Welcome to the Ultimate Championship battle to the panel of the Pokemon Best of the World! The crowd cheered very loudly. In one corner, we have a challenger. Ash Ketchum of Palestine and his Pokemon team, including the awesome and ever-lovable Pikachu! Woo! Yay! The crowd cheered as Ash and Pikachu waved. If you're wondering about that accent, I have no idea either. You can do it, honey! Gear called out from her seat next to Professor Oak, somewhere in the stands. Pikachu, have my baby! Some people yelled, causing Pikachu to flinch and stare at them in disbelief. Exactly what I do. Oh, you stag! Yelled the spectators seated in a rather large and exclusive stadium box directly opposite from Ash. Ash was startled to realize that all the people in that box were, in fact, Pokemon. And not just any Pokemon, but legendary Pokemon. What are they doing here? And why are they cheering for me? Ash demanded. Pikachu shrugged. I don't know. Maybe they favor the other defending champion. Oh wait. Who is the defending champion? Ash asked. Pikachu paused for a moment, a puzzled look on his face. No, that's a good question. And then the other corner, the reigning champion, the creator of all life and non-questionable ruler of the entire universe, Arceus! The majority of the spectators abruptly stopped cheering. Stunned looks on their faces. The legendary Pokemon burst into circuitous applause. Ash was just confused. Arceus? A Pokemon? The Pokemon can't be Pokemon Masters! Mewtwo? Pikachu pointed out. Ash blinked. Ash blinked. Oh, right, wait. Who is Arceus? Who is this Arceus anyway? Never heard of him. Pikachu face faltered. I could if I would. I would if I could. Ash, first off, you need to pay more attention to the world around you more. Second, I think we're completely and thoroughly There was a rumble of thunder as storm clouds gathered in the skies above, blocking the sun. The clouds swelled ominously, causing darkness to fall over the stadium as everyone watched with fear and trepidation. Lightning bolts shot down, crashing down all over the battlefield and causing explosions that cold turf and bits of rock and dirt everywhere, some of it hitting Ash in the face. Without warning, the center of the clouds iris opened, allowing a beam of pure light to shine through from above and touch down on the side of the field opposite from Ash. And then, as everyone watched in amazement, a single figure began to descend from the clouds, riding down the beam of light to the stadium below. Trumpets played, angels sang. Well, actually, it was just Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, Shaman, Cresselia, Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf, and oddly enough, Heatran. Dialga and Palkia roared. The figure touched down gracefully, and the beam of light faded. Although the clouds remained, as did an odd, ethereal radiance emanating from the just arrived Pokemon, one Ash had never seen before. It was an equine being with a white body, a grey underside, and 4 pointed feet tipped with golden hooves. It had a long mane extending back from its head, and its oddly nondescript face, featureless save for 2 great green eyes. A golden cross-like wheel was attached to the Pokemon's waistline, changing colours rapidly, and it looks like we're nearly out of time, so once again, Guten Tag, morning.